Many times people ask me questions like, hey, what do you know about gambling? Or is it possible to cheat in a game of cards? And the answer is certainly positive. I mean, it is possible to cheat in a game of cards, and that's why today I want to show you some of the cheating techniques used by professional gamblers. Essentially, there are three main techniques. The first one is estimation, the second one is memorization, and the third one is stacking. Allow me to demonstrate. So let's begin with estimation. Estimation is the ability of the gambler to tell the exact number of cards in a small packet just by looking at its size. So let's ask this gentleman over here to reach in and cut off any small packet of cards. Okay, that's brilliant. And just by looking at the size of this packet, I think that there are exactly 20 cards in here. And to further prove my statement, let's count them one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Exactly 20 cards. Thank you. But of course that was the easy part, so let's move on to memorization. Memorization is just like what it sounds. The gambler manages to memorize the exact order of the entire deck. I know this sounds strange, but trust me, it can be done. And I don't know if you noticed, while that gentleman was counting the cards, I started to memorize their exact order. So let me take a look at the remaining part of the deck. Okay, no problem at all. I'm a professional, by the way. And let's ask this gentleman over here to name any number between 1 and 52. Any number at all. 24? Are you happy with 24? Okay, that's the 6 of spades. Many times people think that somehow I use marked cards, but that would make no sense at all, since I should know in advance the number you will freely think of. Just think about it for a minute. Okay, now watch closely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Ladies and gentlemen, sure enough, the 6 of spades. And remember, you may have named any number at all in this freely shuffled deck of cards. Okay, let's come now to one of the hardest gambling techniques, and that is stacking. During the process of one or several shuffles, the gambler manages to position the card he needs into specific locations into the deck, so that later on he will be able to deal those to himself in a game of cards. For the time being, let's play a game of draw poker. And do you realize that by the time that took me to learn how to do this, I could have become a doctor and made my mother much happier? Anyway, because of the stacking process, I am sure that I get the winning hand. And of course I did, because I dealt myself a 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace of Spades, a straight royal flush. That's not bad at all, isn't it? And finally, I want to show you that a professional gambler can cheat virtually at any game of cards, not only poker, but also blackjack, Texas Hold'em, and so on. That's why I will give the deck another one of those stacking shuffles, only that this time I will stack the deck for a bridge game. Now, in bridge, every player gets a quarter of the deck, that is 13 cards. And the perfect hand is called a Grand Slam, which consists of 13 cards of the same suit, almost like a royal flush in poker. And the odds against getting such a hand are of 152 billions to 1, which, trust me, it's a huge number. And of course those odds apply only in a honest game, because actually I managed to deal myself the truly perfect bridge hand A grand slam in spades for people sitting in the back. They are in numerical order, and that's why you should never ever play cards with strangers.